Wiener, 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 next to another wiener, 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 two wieners alongside yet another wiener party, wiener party, party party, wiener wieners nice and soft, non-erect wiener.
Hey everyone, it's T Baby and I'm back again with another video for you guys. I thought I'd jump on camera this time to do this video in particular. So recently, LT Giles, a YouTuber, did a video about how he got into A Song of Ice and Fire. Every Sunday he does his story times and they are just incredible. The last one was really good, so really you should check it out. But he also did one about how he got into A Song of Ice and Fire and a few other YouTubers as well. And so it inspired me to actually do a video to explain how I got into this series. I think I'm kind of like a lot of you guys where maybe you got into the TV show before the actual books. Mine's is a little bit backwards. So let's rewind a few years ago when the series actually first aired. I tried to get into it. I didn't see any promo for it. It was just one day I was bored and went on demand, and Game of Thrones was always popping up as one of the first things to select. So I tried to, but I could never get past the first 20 minutes, and so I just never gave 2 second thoughts about it and kept it moving. So now let's fast forward to season 3, The Red Wedding. I'm just randomly watching it, this episode with my uncle, and I didn't even realize it was actually the same series that I couldn't get into a few years prior. So when after the Red Wedding, it was just so tense that I jumped on the computer to see what other people thought about it, and I was intrigued, but I also wanted to see some video of people's thoughts on it. So I went on YouTube, and the first person I actually saw was James Johnson, and he was talking about, you know, how he figured everything out after this episode, and he was also talking about this dude named Cold Hands and Blood Raven. I was just lost, like, who the fuck are these people? Because when I was reading about the episode, they never mentioned, you know, those names. And so I looked to see about other people who were into the series, and I stumbled across Tony Teflon's YouTube page, and he was talking about Azor Ahai, and once again didn't know who this dude was, but these two guys were so into this show and the books, and the passion behind it made me definitely want to check out the books. So I check out the books, and so pressed to get them, and when I finally get them home and open them up, I was just like, hell no, no one's got time to read this thick ass book with these little ass words. It seemed like I would never get through them. So I was definitely intimidated by the size of the books, but glad that I gave it a shot. It took me a few weeks, and then finally I was just extremely bored one day and said I really need to pick up a good book to read, and started reading, and then I just couldn't put it down. I took the book everywhere with me, lunch breaks, morning, nights. I kept reading, and I kept reading. It just got so good. And then at the end of the first book, where the dragons are on, you know, Daenerys' tits, and she brought dragons in the world, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Like, I mean, it was good, but it's gonna be like, you can tell something really special. So I jumped into A Clash of Kings, and A Clash of Kings is hands down my favorite book throughout the series, and I'm surprised a lot of people don't like that's not their favorite, because so much shit went down in A Clash. Is political intrigue, backstabbing, you got John went over the wall, Bran with his green dreams, the red comet, Arya shined in A Clash of Kings, and so did Tyrion. So definitely I just really enjoyed the series and kept going, and I'm glad I did, because I got to meet a lot of people reading this series, and good people that I consider friends. So definitely, it's a special book series that will always, I'll hold dear and cherish, because it's an amazing story that brought me to like incredible minds, and the way that they perceive the world through the series, if that makes any sense to you guys. It made it, the experience alone, and I'm just excited that I get to experience the new books that come out with these guys, because, and with you guys too. I'm just glad I get to experience it, and it's not an outsider looking in as far as me playing catch up, but more of a just experiencing it with everyone else. By no means am I an expert at this series. I've only read the series once. I'm actually in a reread now, but definitely, if you've never read the books, don't do this to yourself. Pick up a book. It's an audio book, so there's no excuse. Listen to it if you're not a big reader. It's just an incredible story, and Martin put so much time into this series that it's kind of sad that a lot of people won't even pick up his books. I will say that I know that size is intimidating when it comes to this book, but once you're finished that last page of Dance, you're wanting more. You just wish that the story was bigger, the books were bigger, the words were smaller. Anywho, so I don't want to talk too long. I just want to share my story with you guys. Thumbs up if you liked it. Comment, let me know what you guys thought about the video. Do you like me being in front of the camera? Do you like the other videos where I'm behind the camera? Your thoughts will definitely help out. So once again, thanks you guys. As you can tell, I get nervous when I talk too much or I talk too fast. So I'm working on that. But again, thanks you guys for watching this video and vibing out with me, and I will see you the next time.